Hey Kat, it's Paul Myers from Clark Communications. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to walk you through just a couple of things that I see here that we could potentially help you with. I think the biggest part of this would be a paid traffic campaign, probably using Facebook, which I think might resonate well with your audience. And I can talk to you about a couple of campaigns that we run, and I'm going to show you some ads that are currently in the market all over Canada in the dental and teeth whitening space. But that offer could be whatever you want it to be. So I come into your website, excellent, looks good, phone numbers, very evident at the very top, request an appointment, I like it. The only thing missing here is a chat widget. A lot of youth, a lot of younger people don't want to call, they don't want to email, they want to chat. So I would suggest potentially putting a chat widget here. We have a CRM that we tie in. It's a sales and it's an all-in-one sales and marketing platform that we tie into websites to manage the capture, nurture, and close leads. But your current provider of your CRM may have a chat widget. I think it's great to have one of those. You've got somebody sitting at the desk anyways. You might as well have them respond to a message. It's a great way to bring in more inbound leads and close more deals. Okay, so let's take a look at, I want to show you something that we ran. We ran for a chiropractor. I know it's not a dentist, but it's a chiropractor. We ran a bunch of ads like this last year. And we were giving the offer here was, and you can't see it, but it was is offering 30 first-time patients a consultation. So instead of it being $150, it was $75 for first-time patients. And we ran probably 25, 30 different types of images because we never really know what's going to work. We put the doctor in there. So we've done some pretty cool ad sets and creative. We pushed them to a landing page, which was designed to capture their information. And just quickly, when I look at this, now I've blacked out the customer names, but this was in 21, so 2 years ago. You can see that this campaign ran for a month and a half, and then we stopped it because he couldn't handle the volume. And you can see booked, 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 booked. And like these are all booked, these are all booked. And the beautiful thing is these people are booked for a $75 visit. No big deal. He probably breaks even at that point. But now the service that he provides, now he's going to build know me, like me, trust me, and he's going to get those people back on a longer scheduled maintenance program, if you will. And I suspect the same thing for you. Once we have the client come through for whatever that looks like, we get them back twice a year or every quarter, or I'm not quite sure, depending on their service. But the idea is to start and build a relationship so that you can start communicating with them. And if you have a good CRM system, you want to be able to capture that lead from here, nurture that lead through an email or SMS sequence, and then close that lead when they're ready, or close that patient when they're ready. So when I take a look at I come into Facebook and I take a look at ads running for dentists. So this is in Canada, and these are all the different companies, the Village Dentist, that are running different types of ads. These are in Toronto. You can see the ads and the offers they're running, and there's a lot of them. So this is what leads me to believe that this would probably be a good platform to run ads from because there's a lot of ads on Facebook currently. And you can see as we get older, some of these ads, February the 1st, it's been running. It's running on Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, and Messenger. This is in Ottawa. You can tell if these guys are running ads for that long, January 31st, that they must be working because they wouldn't generally run an ad like this one here. This is Euro. I don't know why it's in the Canadian column, but it is. This has been running since November. This one here has been running since November. So my point is, it looks like this stuff works for your niche. So we might want to consider that. I also took a look at, let's say we just type in teeth whitening. I think it might be 2 T's, maybe not. And there's a lot of people here in this space doing teeth whitening as well. So depending on what you wanted to promote, there's a lot of ads running on Facebook. So what we generally do is we build out the campaigns. So these would be the campaigns. These are all shut off now, but we build out the campaigns, we build out the assets, and we build out the ads. And these were just some of the ads that we ran for his campaign. And then we push them to a landing page, which captures the lead, and then you guys get the notifications. So with your website, it's relatively new, because I can tell from here when I look at, we have a tool that looks at the back end of your site. So Northern Lakes Dental, and it's a relatively new site. So there's really no words it's ranking for on page 1. We don't really have much power. So if I look at these organic words, so Dentist North Bay, you're position 28. So that means you're on the bottom of page 3 of Google. North Bay Family Dentistry, the same thing. And the reason for that is probably a couple things, but mainly there's not a lot of content on your website. So Google reads words. And what we would want to do is we would want to build an article about North Bay Family Dentistry, and we would want to get that on your website, maybe as a blog or something. So one of the biggest things that you can do right now is provide Google with helpful quality content. That's what they're looking for. So if you could write a blog a week, 1,500 words per week, and get it on your website, you can imagine in 52 weeks or 50 weeks, you'd have 50 blogs with 1,500 words. You'd have 75,000 words of content on your site, which would rank extremely well, and it would give you more organic ranking. So when people search for dentists in North Bay, that you would stand up dentist North Bay, just typing that in, that you would be in one of these areas, which is kind of where we want to get to. Super important. And also another thing that's super important is reviews. So we know that people buy based on ratings and reviews, Northern Lakes Dental. And this is something that, you've currently have 26. Now, I'm not sure how long you had the business for. I'm not sure how long the business has been open for. This is some more dialogue that needs to take place. But we have systems and processes using our CRM that we can help you on an automation request these Google reviews so that you can have more people giving you a review, because chances are you have a lot more than 26 people that would love to give you a 5-star review. The only reason they haven't is we don't have a process in place to request it. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but by growing and looking at your Google business listing as an inbound lead opportunity, the more we can do here, the better. The more love we can show Google, the better. Google reviews, adding Google posts on here, adding category products on here. So for example, I'll just give you a quick one. This one here, Carpet Cleaning North Bay, we'll just take a look at it. You can see where we've gone in and we've added products. So you could use, teeth whitening, Invisalign, whatever your products are, and we can put them in there. We could also do posts every day on an automation. So these are the posts that we build out. So if I click on a post and then I click learn more, it goes right to the website and right to the full post that we've built out. So over the course of X amount of time, this is going to add thousands upon thousands of words to the website. Well, words get indexed and found by Google. And if you're providing quality content, that's what you want to do. So there's a whole bunch of things that you could be doing to bring in more lead flow to your organization. But if you want leads now, there's a thing called customers now and customers later. Customers now is anything you're going to do in the paid traffic world and anything you do with your Google business listing. So your Google business listing is paramount to local organic ranking on your website as well, but it also brings in a good portion of the phone calls if you can get inside the map pack, inside those top 3 placements for dentist North Bay. So Dawson Gateway Dentistry. They've all got lots of reviews. This is where we want to go. Now, Dawson is running paid traffic. You can see it's an ad. So on this page or inside of here, we might see, there it is right there. There's his ad, emergency walk-in dentist. So he's been running this ad, I'm not sure, probably for a little bit now. And that's another way, that's a high intent search. If someone comes in here and types dentist, you may want to be displayed. That's Google Display or Google PPC, higher intent. I'd have to do a bit more research to find out what the cost per click is. So I would start focusing on a few things like adding chat to your website, making it as user-friendly as you possibly can. Start working on your Google business listing. These are all services that we do. And then starting a campaign, a regular paid traffic campaign. Let's say you start it on Facebook. The whole goal here is if you spend $2,500 per month in an ad campaign, that you're going to get 4, 5, 6 times your return on that spend. That's the goal. That's what we did here for Back for Life. And we brought him some value. And that's the key, is bringing him value. And I've seen some of these patients turn into additional visits. As opposed to just the one visit, they were able to book in $1,000 worth of visits for that program. So lots of things can be done. We do everything. So we do your SEO. So from your website, I can help you build out your website rankings. For your Google listing, I can help you build some interaction and engagement there. And then we can also help you drive paid traffic through advertising. So I just wanted to kind of get you more in the know of what we do. We do a lot, but typically it's on like a monthly plan. And each one of them is different. So I'm going to just put in an email kind of what I think as far as paid traffic, what your Google business listing might look like to optimize it and to run posts to it, and potentially a CRM and what that looks like. It'll all be in the email for you to digest. If you have any questions, if you want to hop on a Zoom, if you want to meet at our offices on McIntyre Street, we can meet there as well. Whatever works for you. Yeah, I just want to bring a ton of value to you and a ton of sales because I think it's a good time because people probably haven't been to a dentist in a while based on COVID, and now might be a good time to kind of re-engage, get your message out there, and start bringing attention and eyeballs to your business. Okay, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, hit me back. Thank you.